Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly program from the 10th of December up to the 16th of December. And this is for you coming from Aries. Let's start with Sunday the 10th, which starts very nicely for you. It's a Sunday and it's going to bring plenty of support from all those that you are with your loved ones or your colleagues or your business people. You are going to take the lead and you will be allowed to take the lead. But try to, at the same time, don't show arrogance. That's the only thing I ask of you. Try to be friendly as much as you can with everybody. Morning, afternoon and early evening periods, very good. Now the evening period comes two planets who are very fast. One of them is a business planet and the other just makes you do everything fast. And so mistakes can be made, things said without thinking can be done, things done without thinking can also be done. So you need to tell yourself to go slow during the evening and nightfall period. Think before you say, think before you do. This way you will be able to get a handle on things. It's not a planet that goes against you, but it tends to make you create miscommunication and sometimes a miscalculation on how you see a situation. So if you are careful and go slow, you will have every opportunity to control it. Let's talk of Monday the 11th. Now it's a working day and many emotional planets are seen during the morning, afternoon and early evening period. So there's going to be some emotional area or another connected to your job, or perhaps connected to your marriage, or connected to someone you love, or connected to some area where emotions seem to be very strong. Now you need to focus on your work, so don't let these emotional planets take your concentration away. Focus on what's important, irregardless of whatever the emotional state that you are in. Otherwise, normally these emotional planets can make you miss deadlines, make you create miscalculations, make you create problems. It's going to be a difficult morning-afternoon session in the sense that these emotions seem to be leaning towards a bit of the negative side. And why? Because there's also another planet in the morning-afternoon, not very active, but producing differences between you and your relationships, you and your marriage areas, you and your partnerships. And so this planet already starts to create issues like this in the morning-afternoon period, but cannot do much. He waits for his time in the evening and nightfall period, and that's when he makes things worse. So if you allow emotional areas to get into an issue morning, afternoon, then prepare for even worse things in the evening, nightfall period. If you don't need to really socialize, just go back home where discussions can be done in a better way rather than in public. But if you already have to socialize, plans already made, then you have to be careful of your behavior. Don't show temper, don't show arrogance, and definitely don't want to bring up emotional situations which only create arguments. Otherwise your evening nightfall is going to become very bad to the level of 70%. And drive carefully and don't drink too much. Now we will go to Tuesday the 12th. And Tuesday the 12th is going to be a very good morning-afternoon period for you. It produces good news in terms of doing well in your job, doing well in business. You are a person who others look up to and others will listen to. You have this urge of expansion. You have these ambitions raging in you. So make use of all this in the morning-afternoon period. Talk to people about your plans. Ask favors if you want. Communicate. And you will get some very good things done for yourself morning-afternoon period in job or business or any other area. Evening nightfall I like very much. So it's going to be a whole 24 hours of good things for you. Evening nightfall is when you can meet people from another country, meet people who are of another race than you. It brings a bit of spiritualism that you feel that you want to be helpful to others and look after others as well. It's a time when music is in the air, so evening you are going to enjoy yourself very much and look forward to meeting people that you are going to connect with very nicely. Now Wednesday the 13th is another ball game. It's a 24 hours of difficulty, so prepare yourself to anticipate problems north, south, east and west. Morning, afternoon periods, these planets are very fast. So they create bad news very fast, they create tension very fast, they create mistakes very fast, they make you rebellious very fast as well. And so there is trouble in the air in the morning, afternoon, whether at work, in business or in anywhere else. And whoever you are dealing with, including your marriage and family and romance partner or business partnership or business people you do business with, be careful. And you'll have to be very concerned that your colleagues even can have problems with you. All this could be coming from somewhere else. And you could be the victim. Well, be prepared for this and learn how to not retaliate, but be democratic as possible. Evening nightfall planets slow down. These fast planets from the morning, afternoon will want to get into the evening and nightfall sector too. And so they join hands with now slower planets, but these slower planets are very long-term outlook. So the mistakes made in the day of the Wednesday the 13th can have repercussions for maybe many days or a week. And so if you want to socialize in the evening nightfall period, be very cautious of the company you keep, be very careful of people you meet who you don't like and therefore you might retaliate. Be careful of situations which can bring sadness or depression. If you don't really have to socialize, just go back home, you'll be safer there. Thursday the 14th starts with very fast planets, and these planets, most of them are business minded, and so be prepared of many things happening in your job or in your business. It's going to be an extremely fast, eventful day, so be on your toes. The areas of communication, the areas of marketing areas are all shown to be very important. Now, this speed of these planets can make you impatient and make you hasty as well. That's the influence. So, because of that, I worry that miscommunication and miscalculation can also be seen. So, double check everything you say, think twice, double check everything you do, check twice. And this way you will control these planets and get benefit from them as well. I like your evening and nightfall session very much. It's going to provide solutions, it's going to provide support. If you're looking for a romance, this is the time, evening, nightfall, to be out. If you're out with the people you love, you're going to enjoy the evening very much. Mix business and pleasure as well. You'll get many dividends from all areas of life. Friday the 15th starts very miserably for you. Well, even before leaving home, there's always tension and there's already some problems created and there's already a difficulty in driving to work of the traffic jams, and when you get to work, there's bad news waiting for you, and when that bad news comes, you tend to retaliate and you tend to try and rectify, or blame will come from you or blame will come others. It's that kind of a morning afternoon period which you don't really want, but it's going to be like that. So tell yourself, even before you reach work or before you reach your business, if you are in business, that problems are awaiting you. Be prepared, stay calm. Tell yourself, take it one step at a time. Don't retaliate, don't show temper. And so watch what's happening. Get the details of it, and you will see that your back will be to the wall, meaning that the situations in career, business, personal affairs, any area can turn worse and worse in the morning-afternoon period. There's one lonely planet trying to help you. This is your planet of ego, who is trying to tell you how to accept these things, how to control your ego, don't show arrogance. And this very good planet will try to keep you with your feet on the ground. This wonderful planet gets very strong in the evening and nightfall period. So you can meet very important people, people who can help you in any area of your life. So you need to be out, you need to be in the public eye, you need to be socializing, and you will have the evening much, much better for you than the morning and afternoon period. And solutions probably are going to be found in the evening area as well. Your Saturday the 16th is a wonderful 24 hours for you. Morning, afternoon, so much niceness from the family members, from your romance partner, and if you're going to be out with your colleagues, or if you're working or in business, being active, even there, plenty of good luck. There's opportunity to meet people from another race, opportunity to plan travel on holidays, or you may already be on your way for a holiday. And so nice things like that with music in the air and everything very chirpy and very upbeat is taking place for you morning, afternoon and early evening period. The evening itself and the nightfall period also good. There's music in the air, there's emotions which are very stable, there's friendship to be made, there's a chance of meeting a romance if you want on this wonderful day, and there's always the possibility of meeting somebody from your past that you'll be very happy to meet. And so it's a very nice ending as well to the evening sector and the nightfall sector. So be out as much as you can on this wonderful Saturday 16th for you, and you're going to get some things, get some kind of dividend, and be very happy about it. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And in that 90 minutes, I will tackle your next 5 or 6 years in all areas of your life. I'll have your date of birth and I'll have your time of birth, and I'll be able to look at your palms. I'll face read you, and I'll even use Kabbalistic tarot in those 90 minutes if that's what you want. And so go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email, and let's get down to it. Let me help making your next 5 or 6 years the best possible. Until then, thank you and good luck.